UEFA Champions League match day 4 predictions. In this video, I am going to give you guys my honest predictions for all UEFA Champions League fixtures that are going to be taking place on Tuesday and on Wednesday. Remember, next week the UEFA Champions League is set to return, and when you take a look at the UEFA Champions League table at this point in time, PSG is seated at the top of the table with 9 points, Bayern Munich 9 points, Inter Milan 9 points, Arsenal 9 points, Real Madrid 9 points, Borussia Dortmund 7 points, Man City 7 points, Newcastle 6 points, Barcelona 6 points, Liverpool 6 points, Chelsea 6 points, Sporting CP 6 points, Karabakh 6 points, Galatasaray 6 points, Tottenham 5 points, PSV Eindhoven 4 points, Atalanta 4 points, Marseille 3 points, Atletico de Madrid 3 points, Club Brugge 3 points, Atletico Bilbao 3 points, Frankfurt 3 points, Napoli 3 points, Union Saint-Gilloise 3 points, Juventus 2 points, Bodo Glimt 2 points, Monaco 2 points, Slavia Prague 2 points, Pafos 2 points, Bayer Leverkusen 2 points, Villarreal with just 1 point. Then there is Copenhagen 1 point, Olympiacos 1 point, Kara Almaty 1 point, Benfica 0 point, and Ajax 0 point. Now, when you take a look at all the fixtures that are going to be taking place on Tuesday, notice that Frankfurt is going to play against Napoli, Slavia Prague is going to play against Arsenal, Atletico de Madrid against Union Saint-Gilloise, Bodo Glimt against Monaco, Juventus against Sporting CP, Liverpool against Real Madrid, Olympiacos against PSV, PSG against Bayern Munich, Tottenham against Copenhagen. And when you take a look at the games that are going to be taking place on Wednesday, Pafos is going to play against Villarreal, Karabakh is going to play against Chelsea, Ajax is going to play against Galatasaray, Benfica is going to play against Bayer Leverkusen, Club Brugge is going to play against Barcelona, Inter Milan is going to play against Kara Almaty, Man City is going to play against Dortmund, Olympique de Marseille is going to play against Atalanta, Newcastle is going to play against Atletico Bilbao. Now, let me run through the games with my own analysis for you guys to understand. Now, when you take a look at the games that are going to be taking place on Tuesday, now Napoli versus Frankfurt is going to be the first game of the day. This game is going to be a tough one. Do you know why I'm saying this? Because when you take a look at this Frankfurt, right, they are not actually having a good season. UEFA Champions League match, they won. Frankfurt won their game against Galatasaray 5-1. Match day 2, they suffered a defeat to Atletico de Madrid. Match day 3, they suffered a defeat to Liverpool. So coming into this game, right, is with a they're coming with a mindset of winning. They know how difficult the game is going to be for them. They're playing this game away from home against Napoli. Napoli is going to play this game without Kevin De Bruyne. Remember, Kevin De Bruyne picked up an injury inside the week, and the guy is set to miss this game. He's going to miss so many games. When you take a look at the game between Slavia Prague against Arsenal, if I'm being honest with you guys, right, this game is going to be an easy win for Arsenal. Football is something that is very, very unpredictable, but Arsenal is made up of players that can give you that anxiety to predict football at every angle without any doubt. So I think Arsenal is going to win this game. Imagine Arsenal went through the month of October without conceding a single goal in 6 games that they played. They kept 6 clean sheets and just conceded 1 shot on target in the Premier League throughout the month of October. That is just to tell you how funny the game is going to look like. Atletico de Madrid versus Union Saint-Gilloise. Now, I'm not going to tell you this game is going to be easy, because this Atletico de Madrid is surprising. The boys are actually surprising. Now, there is Bodo Glimt against Monaco. I'm not going to talk much about this game because Monaco have not won a UEFA Champions League game so far this, and so they're not actually having a good run. Juventus against Sporting CP. Juventus is still in search of their first UEFA Champions League victory of the season. And remember, they changed their head coach, so I think this game at home in front of their fans with a new head coach is coming with a different energy, and they have to win the game. Liverpool versus Real Madrid. I think this is going to be the UEFA Champions League game of match day 4, if I'm being honest. There is no game, there is no fixtures that is bigger than this one between Liverpool and Real Madrid, and it is going to be a tough one for Liverpool and also a tough one for Real Madrid. Remember, Liverpool is not actually having a good run so far into the season, but Real Madrid is gradually progressing. But Liverpool is playing this game at home with all the quality players that they have. I think it is going to be a tough one. Olympiacos against PSV, PSG versus Bayern Munich. Sorry, Liverpool, Real Madrid, PSG, Bayern Munich are the 2 biggest fixtures of this UEFA Champions League match day 4. Because when you take a look at this Bayern Munich, right, they have gone 14 games unbeaten. 14. unbeaten. So it is going to be a tough one. They are still to suffer a single defeat this season, and I think it is going to be a tough one for them. Also against the European champions, we have Tottenham against Copenhagen. It is going to be another tough one. Now let me give you guys my predictions for the Tuesday fixtures that are going to be taking place, right? Napoli against Frankfurt. If I'm being honest, I'm going to give a double chance to Napoli in this game. Either they draw the game or they win. Slavia Prague versus Arsenal. I'm going to give Arsenal a straight win in this game. Atletico de Madrid versus Union Saint-Gilloise. I'm going to give Atletico de Madrid over 1.5 goals in this game. Bodo Glimt versus Ice Monaco. It is going to be a tough one. I'm going to double chance the game, meaning any team can win in this game. Juventus against Sporting CP. Just the fact that they have a new head coach, they have a different energy level. I'm going to give Juventus over 1.5 goals in this game against Sporting CP. Liverpool against Real Madrid. I'm going to give both teams to score. Olympiacos against PSV Eindhoven. I'm also going to give both teams to score. PSG versus Bayern Munich, the fixture of Matchday 4. I'm going to give both teams to score in this game. Tottenham versus Copenhagen. I'm going to give Tottenham over 1.5 goals in this game. Now let us take a look at the fixtures that are going to be taking place on Wednesday. Pafos versus Villarreal is going to be the first game of the day, and this game is going to be very, very funny because this Villarreal, like this, they suffered a defeat on Matchday 3 to Man City, and Villarreal is still in search of their first UEFA Champions League victory of the season. Remember, on Matchday 1 they suffered a defeat to Tottenham. Matchday 2 they shared points with Juventus. Matchday 3 they suffered a defeat to Man City, so they are still in search of their first victory. Karabakh against Chelsea. One thing I hate about this Chelsea football team is that when they are coming to play a game, right, especially against opponents where you see them like to be like less favorite compared to Chelsea, Chelsea always surprise you in those games. I like to see Chelsea play against teams that we see them as underdogs. So this game is going to be a tough one for Karabakh and also a tough one for Chelsea. Ajax versus Galatasaray. Oh my god, what can I say about this game? Ajax is still looking for their first victory of the season, and Galatasaray is actually in form, so it is going to be a tough one. Benfica against Bayer Leverkusen. Who is going to win this game? Who is going to win this game? Because Benfica, at the level of domestic league, that's the Portuguese league, they are good, but when it comes to UEFA Champions League, I cannot remember the last time Benfica won a UEFA Champions League game. And Bayer Leverkusen on the other side, they considered 7 goals against PSG on Matchday 4 or Matchday 3. That's just to tell you how funny the game is going to look like. Club Brugge versus FC Barcelona. FC Barcelona injuries. Who is really going to win this game? In fact, let me just keep the game for the sake of Barcelona injury update. Inter Milan versus Kara Almaty. I think this game is going to be in favor of Inter Milan. Man City versus Dortmund. This is going to be another balanced game that is going to be taking place on Wednesday. Marseille versus Atalanta and Newcastle versus Atletico Bilbao. Now, let me give you guys my predictions for all the fixtures that are going to be taking place on Wednesday. Pafos versus Villarreal. Villarreal is playing this game away from home, and for the fact that they are still in search of their first UEFA Champions League victory, they are going to attack more in this game. So I think they're going to have over 1.5 goals in this game against Pafos. Karabakh against Chelsea. Now, with the attacking strength of Chelsea, the attacking strength of Karabakh, should I say both teams to score? No, I'm going to give Chelsea to score over 1.5 goals in this game. Ajax versus Galatasaray. I'm going to double chance Galatasaray in this game. Benfica versus Bayer Leverkusen. I'm going to double chance Benfica against Bayer Leverkusen. They are playing this game at home with a home advantage. Club Brugge versus FC Barcelona. Should I give Barcelona a straight win in this game? Yes, I'm going to give FC Barcelona a straight win against Club Brugge. Inter Milan versus Kara Almaty. I'm going to give Inter Milan a straight win in this game. Man City versus Borussia Dortmund. Hey, who is going to win this game? Who is really going to win this game? Anyways, I'm going to give Manchester City a double chance in this game. Either they win or they draw. Marseille versus Atalanta. Who is going to win this game? Another tough one. I'm going to give both teams to score. Newcastle versus Atletico Bilbao. Two teams that are very, very good defensively. They have players that are tall. Both Newcastle and Atletico Bilbao. But who is going to win the game at the end of the day? They are playing this game at St. James's Park, and it is always difficult for teams to go and succeed at St. James's Park. We have seen La Liga clubs struggle against Premier League teams. So I'm going to give Newcastle a double chance in this game against Atletico Bilbao. Guys, have come to the end of this video, and if this is the first time you are coming across my YouTube channel, I will appreciate if you can hit the thumb up to the video, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you are still to subscribe, and also you tell me what you think about my UEFA Champions League match day 4 predictions. Most importantly as well, give me some of your predictions down in the comment section. Share the video to 2 to 3 persons. Thank you, and see you until my next video.